Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping straight into something that is genuinely transforming the daily grind for independent contractors across so many different industries. We're talking about the Rapid Results platform. Look, if you're out there in the field doing inspections, appraisals, or service calls, you know for a fact that the actual hands-on work, that's really only half the battle. The other half is the dreaded paperwork. So today, we're going to explore exactly how this multi-industry, AI-powered platform takes that entire administrative nightmare and turns it into a rapid, completely streamlined process. Let's get into it.
So let's just be real for a second. Are you still writing your inspection reports by hand? Or maybe you're spending your evenings trying to decipher your own chicken scratch notes after you finally get home. If so, you are literally losing money. Think about all those billable hours just vanishing into thin air because of manual, tedious paperwork after a super long day out in the field. Every single minute you spend formatting a PDF or trying to remember exactly what that specific pipe leak looked like is a minute you aren't booking your next client or just, relaxing with your family. Okay, let's quickly run through our agenda for today. We're covering 1. The field service revolution. 2. AI-powered on-site reporting. 3. The rapid assistant advantage. 4. Seamless workflow and delivery. 5. Billing, payments, and e-signatures. And finally, number 6, the complete business management hub. Starting off with Section 1, the field service revolution, we'll lay out exactly what powers this entire ecosystem.
This platform is built on an incredibly modern tech stack. We're not talking about some clunky old web form here. With a React and Tailwind front end backed by Fast API and MongoDB, it scales perfectly, whether you're on a desktop, a tablet, or just your phone. Everything is kept highly secure with JWT authentication, payments are effortlessly integrated through Stripe, and all the heavy lifting for the AI, that's powered by Claude. Basically, this robust foundation means the app is quick, reliable, and secure, no matter where your job takes you.
But here is the absolute game changer if you're actually out in the field. Because it's built as a progressive web app, it features a true offline mode. This is absolutely crucial. Picture this. You're under a house in a dark crawl space or maybe deep inside a commercial boiler room, and bam, you lose your cell signal. Sound familiar? Well, with Rapid Results, your drafts are saved locally. You can just keep working, taking your notes, logging defects without skipping a beat. The very second you step back outside and catch a signal, the whole thing automatically syncs up. Your progress is never, ever lost.
Moving right along to Section 2, AI-powered on-site reporting.
This workflow is brilliantly seamless. It's really just a simple 3-step process. First, you create an inspection using one of the built-in, fully editable templates, and we are talking about really diverse trades here. HVAC, plumbing, home appraisals, pest control, you name it. Then you just go down the line, logging per-item statuses, assigning color-coded severity ratings, and snapping multiple photos for each item. Then you finish up and sync when you're back online. Super simple, right? But the real magic actually happens in Step 2.
Now check out this difference. You might just dictate some super basic shorthand while you're juggling a flashlight and a wrench, right? Something like, pipe leaking bad under sink. Well, the AI engine takes that thought and instantly rewrites it into a polished, client-ready AI defect narrative. It crafts these professional, industry-standard paragraphs that clearly detail the finding, the specific location, the implications of the defect, and the recommendation. It literally turns a rushed, messy thought into a masterclass in professional communication.
And here's the really cool part, it actually knows who you are. The platform uses what they call service-aware wording. The AI is smart enough to know if you're a roofer, an HVAC tech, or a licensed appraiser, and it automatically adapts its professional voice strictly to your trade. That completely prevents those embarrassing, awkward moments where standard home inspection jargon accidentally pops up on a formal commercial property appraisal. The voice is always perfectly tailored to your exact industry.
Section 3. The Rapid Assistant Advantage. Let's meet your new digital partner on the job.
The Rapid Assistant is this built-in AI chatbot that just floats right there on literally every page of the app. Imagine just tapping a button and saying, "Summarize the defects on this job." Because the system has inspection-aware context, it actually pulls in real client data, the property details, and all your recorded findings to generate a complete, comprehensive AI executive summary with just one single click. Let's look a bit closer at these capabilities, because they are incredible for hands-free analysis. You can use Vision AI to ask image questions. Just snap a photo of a weird defect and ask the AI what it is. You can also have a complete voice conversation. You tap the mic, ask your question, and the AI uses your browser's native voice to read the answer back to you out loud.
And like we just talked about, with one click, it drafts a beautifully structured executive summary right into the report field, automatically leading with the major safety findings first.
Okay, Section 4, Seamless Workflow and Delivery.
So the inspection is done, the narrative is polished, the summary is locked in. Now you gotta look good delivering it to the client. Rapid Results ensures that your deliverables are totally white label branded. The system generates these highly professional, paginated PDFs that feature your company name and your uploaded logo right at the very top. The software essentially steps out of the way, leaving just a tiny, unobtrusive, powered by Rapid Results credit at the bottom. Your business remains the absolute star of the show.
The crucial takeaway here is that client delivery becomes completely frictionless. You can hand over gorgeous PDFs complete with cover pages, severity badges, and industry-appropriate scope of work or USPAP disclaimers automatically attached. Or, if you don't want to clog up a client's inbox with a massive attachment, you just send them a clean, shareable web link that you can even set to expire. There is even a built-in, two-pane, real-time voice translator right in the app to help you easily communicate with clients across language barriers while you're still on the job site.
All right, Section 5, Billing, Payments, and E-signatures. Let's talk about getting you paid.
Delivering a beautiful report is great, but getting paid is why we do this, right? Before you even pull out your first tool, the platform lets you capture time-stamped e-signatures from your clients right there on your device for any pre-inspection agreements. Then, once the job is wrapped up, you instantly generate a branded PDF invoice featuring your logo, complete with Stripe payment links. That means your clients can securely pay you right there, on the spot.
They also offer some incredibly flexible billing options for you. There is a totally free tier that lets you test the waters with one free report per device. If you're more of a casual user, you can just pay per report for $9. And what's brilliant is the platform's strict paywall enforcement. It applies to both PDF downloads and shared links, with zero bypasses, ensuring your client actually compensates you before they get full access to your hard work. And then finally, there's the top tier, Inspector Pro.
Just think about this number for a second. $29.99 a month. For the Inspector Pro subscription, this insanely affordable monthly cost unlocks unlimited reports, full access to every AI feature, e-signatures, invoicing, custom templates, and team invites. I mean, the return on investment here, just in the sheer amount of time saved on a single report, easily pays for the entire month.
And finally, Section 6, Complete Business Management Hub.
Rapid Results handles all the back-end management seamlessly too, acting as a complete administrative command center. You've got a built-in calendar for booking and viewing jobs. You can manage your whole client list and even add new clients directly in line from the calendar or the inspection forms. And as your team grows, you can send out team invites, assigning specific roles like owner, admin, or inspector. They've even included a fraud center on the admin dashboard that actively protects the free tier from abuse using device fingerprinting so you can easily block bad actors. It's a fully self-contained ecosystem.
Which brings us to our final thought for today. We've just seen how this end-to-end AI platform takes tedious, soul-crushing paperwork and turns it into rapid, profitable, and highly professional results. It keeps you organized, it helps you communicate flawlessly, and most importantly, it makes sure you get paid. So the only question left for you to really consider is this. If you could eliminate all those hours you spend typing up reports every single night, how many billable hours will you reclaim tomorrow? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, here is to working smarter, not harder. Catch you next time.